Yo. I'm just getting this connected. Delgado sometimes flashes colors. I'm gonna do it again. There we go. Alright, let's see what's popping in this game at this time. Let's see what's popping. I'm not in the best state of mind right now. So I'm very curious how... 4 games available? What the hell? This is good shit. But I'll watch the next Kino Casino right now. So mind the bullshit.
Well, shouldn't he be out on you? Like, he staked his whole reputation on this. Like, let's not forget.
Yeah.
He went all in on Kanye to the point where he quit his own show. He didn't do shows for like 6 weeks.
Yep.
He was hanging out in LA sucking Kanye's balls.
No, he actually quit.
So sure, yeah.
On the, when he was in the factory, in the warehouse, that white warehouse that was empty, the LA warehouse where they were evicted for not paying rent for like 3 months. So he was just like, the show will happen whenever it happens, if it does happen. He was out. He was done.
So he like threw America First in the trash. And remember, he didn't take any of his boys with him.
I know.
On the ascent up. He didn't take Beardson with him. He didn't take Vincent James with him. He didn't take Dalton Claude Felter or anybody on Cozy. It was him and Ivo Yiannopoulos. That was the inner circle that we were meant to trust and believe in. Like, and then it all goes to shit predictably, and he's forced with his tail between his legs to go back to grifting off the Trump train, even though he says Trump is a Zionist puppet. And the main plank in his entire platform is anti-Zionism, yet he supports the president who's the biggest Zionist of all time, who the Israelis have renamed part of the Golan Heights the Trump Heights because Trump moved the embassy to Jerusalem. But we're supposed to. But the only reason he does this is to try and grift off of Trump, to chase his coattails, even though it goes against everything that he's supposedly for. All that this has ever been about is a self-serving ego vanity project for a guy who can't even wake up in the morning because he's so depressed. But you're supposed to like sign up for AFPAC, put your name on a fucking list, give him your ID, give him your money, go to Detroit and get beat up by black people for him, and get by the feds. That makes sense.
I mean,
what about
yeah, you know.
Detroiters who are still robbing in solitary confinement? All for a total vanity project, a total sham. It's sad, and it's pathetic. That's how it is with him.
Featherkin first sent $10. Ye says he's going to make it somewhere. I think he's just a few steps further than you on the utility over morality spectrum, recognizing that money really is the power that matters, and you mostly just...
This guy just felt sick.
Like, no, Ye is the head of the plan, buddy. Well, I mean, this is what Nick's true views are, though. Nick wouldn't turn down any source of income or clout or anything.
You're telling me if Kanye, that Nick wouldn't do this. If Kanye
we know he
him
would. Yeah.
And went, listen, while you're in the back end, you're going to be like the fucking helping distribute it.
And Nick would immediately start being 100%.
He'd be like the one, need to manage a few of the stars. Nick would be that. For sure.
We know he would do it. Utility over morality. We know he would do it because of somebody called Ollie Alexander, the predator that Nick let into the hen house of young boys, teenage boys that are in America First, that Ali was put in charge of Students for Ye. Let's not forget. There was an entire list of names, Students for Ye, that was given over to Ollie Alexander, who is a child predator, who attempted to prey on Nick himself by Nick's own admission. Ali tried to f*** him and probably succeeded in doing so.
Oh, yeah.
Ali also preyed upon Lance videos when he was underage and on Smiley when he was underage. And these are Groypers. And Nick knew about it for years and covered for Ali and swept for Ali. Like Lance came to him, Milo came to him. He knew all of it. He will always put utility over morality because the only thing that matters is him. Because he's a selfish douchebag.
Damn, this is deep. This is actually one of their best critiques of Nick.
That's the truth.
Damn.
He's like,
Got beat. But I'm not playing that bad in my opinion, compared to how it was the other days.
oh no, I think it was exactly on the money there, Nick.
So let's go. We have in the Yeezy folder our Fuentes folder for the day. It's one clip. It's 1 minute long.
I see.
Let's have. Oh wait. No, go
Was
into.
this sorry. Oh, okay. I see. So sorry.
Yeah, it should be right there.
All right. There we go. All right.
Here we go.
What the
Fuentes is
fuck
sad
happened to his
again.
mustache?
What's wrong with it?
Look
Why
at
is?
it. Why is that part small?
No, do you see like the whole like right half of it is fucking gone? Does it
Yeah.
rock?
Wait.
Ah!
Is that it? Is that?
Man, I hope it doesn't.
What happened?
What happened to his fucking shit? That.
Did he
No.
mess up? You know what he tried
It's
to
the
do?
felt stash. He's balding.
No. I'm gonna tell you what happened. He tried here. He was trying to. I don't do this, but he tried doing that thing where you like shave the top of the stash with like a blade, so you shrink it a little bit, right? So you shave
Right.
it. He slipped. He must have sneezed, or he has shaky hands, and went to
At that point, when you got the half stash going, you gotta just shave the whole thing off.
right.
But
What?
he's still hoping with that.
Damn, I
Bruno
just had some
stash
depressing
that
ass
Ye will
thoughts.
Bring him on board for the
Some depressing ass thought just came over me. Tonight I think I'm fighting demons, man. Need an angel to come save me.
Wink. Boy section.
You know what I mean?
Easy.com.
Yeah. Easy.com. Thank you so much for the support, guys.
We didn't even play the ad that he put out, which it sounds like some like weird trap.
Here. Before we haven't really jumped into that. Hang on, here. I know how to find it. Easy.
Go to Yeezy.com.
Yeezy.com.
That sounds like she needs help.
Is
She needs help, bro.
was it AI? Like what was that?
Either that or she has a gun to her head.
Yeah,
Either
it's like
or.
a hostage.
Either or.
The
All right.
traffic.
All right, here we go.
Man, I hope it doesn't get banned. Because if
Man.
we'll talk about the ban, I hope it doesn't get banned.
TikTok, Biden signed a thing that was like a foreign act about like whatever, and part of that act was banning TikTok, and it might happen in 9 months.
Whoa, buddy.
Whoa,
Stop.
but I don't. Yeah, probably not.
Because if TikTok gets banned, I'm gonna kill myself.
Let's hope it is
Let's
banned.
go!
Ban it.
Let's go, Biden!
Ban
Let's
TikTok.
go, Brandon! Ban TikTok!
Woo!
Let's fucking go!
Even
Please!
if you use TikTok, even if you
If
use
you
it,
use TikTok, you are actually mentally defective.
It's
Like, your
scary.
brain has rotted to a terminal degree.
If TikTok is banned, I'm going to commit suicide. Because everything in this country sucks.
aren't you America first?
Look at how sad he is. Look at the bags under his eyes.
Whoa, this.
It's the type of tired that sleep doesn't fit. Because he sleeps 14, 15 hours a day. Let's be real. You know, the guy is strong. He's suffering.
You know what he looks like? He looks like an actor in a movie who's portraying Nick Fuentes.
Oh shit.
Like, you know what I mean? Like played by Robert Downey Jr. or something, you know? Like,
Listen to the list of things that he comes up with as to why his life is ruined and there's no reason to live.
all right.
Fuck, man.
Just
Oh,
guess. What's
gas?
on his list. Just guess, chat. Guess what's been ruined for him, and so therefore he doesn't need to live anymore. He doesn't want to.
Yeah, wait.
Fuck!
I would say.
How's he so good?
Check
Oh,
in
it's
the
that
guest
shit.
here.
Everybody is just right.
McDonald's.
Damn.
The
No
service
fucking. That
at
thing has hella
McDonald's.
stability,
Yeah.
bro. There's no kick to it, bro.
Now, apparently.
Okay.
And
It's like bland ass mild wing sauce, you know? There's no fucking kick to it, boy. Oh, I got his
You know,
bitch ass though.
people are nailing
Actually, let me steal
Star
that
Wars.
shit.
They're
I'm
like,
curious
bang.
about
Star
his gun.
Wars.
Oh, I was gonna take his gun, bitch.
The Jews.
All right,
Alright,
let's
here we
just
go.
play. And by the way, it's of course always the fault of the Jewish
Yes.
people.
Yes.
Getting worse all the time. Even the things that we were supposed to get, the benefits of capitalism and democracy, we don't even have anymore. Star Wars sucks.
It's like the benefits of capitalism and democracy, like what we were promised when we founded this great nation on the bedrock cornerstone of democracy. Star Wars. Like, what are you talking about? You stand home and you're like, you just don't want to live anymore because Star Wars sucks. That's the first thing you come up with. Not like the surveillance state, like military industrial complex sending our boys to die for no reason and forever war. No. Star Wars. That's his main complaint right now. Not taxation, that we're getting taxes, or, drag queen story hour, children being taught to be trans, or whatever. No. It's Star Wars. That's like number one. Is like
It's actually pissing me
life
off.
is now intolerable.
I'm joining it back.
Veritas just wrote, I mean, is he wrong? Stop it, Veritas.
Oh man, that's bad.
It wasn't sour.
Marvel sucks.
Marv!
That's like, look at him, man. That's a man denied his Marvel, bro. That's a man denied his latest Marvel action film.
What's your thoughts on the Deadpool and Wolverine?
It's gonna suck balls.
I'm hoping it's okay. It looks okay, but I'm so tired of it, you know? Like, if this was like 10 years ago, I'd go, oh, that's cool. But now I'm like, oh, me, please.
I'm just rattled that there's
Did
another
he die?
Wolverine after Logan. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I thought Logan was the perfect McDonald's.
I was
the
right.
Big three,
That wasn't very hard to guess.
the holy trinity of what's making Nick this close to ending his life: Star Wars, Marvel, McDonald's, and now TikTok's the straw that broke the camel's back.
Gee, that's the first thing I said without even like it was McDonald's, clearly. The service or the price or something. Or the McRib isn't around all the time. Remember when we still had the studio together at that point? Do you remember when the McRib came out? It tastes like shit, but I couldn't stop ordering it.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
It's like this stinks, but I gotta eat it.
It's the ultimate like chemical like pine.
I haven't ordered McDonald's in like over a month. Like, I'm proud of myself. All right, here we go.
Thoughts. Walmart, they're getting rid of the self-checkout.
Now Walmart.
Wait.
Go to the next thing. is
Self-checkout.
Walmart. They're not getting rid of the self-checkout, by the way.
Not?
What he's talking about is they now check your receipt to make sure you didn't steal.
Okay, well, they have
Which
to.
is like now he has to have some level of human interaction.
Target, same deal. Everything's shit. And TikTok
Everything.
is like the one thing that doesn't suck about it.
What?
Oh my god.
Wait, what? About America? What do you
Only.
mean?
So if they ban it, I'm gonna myself haven't decided how yet. They ban TikTok. It's gonna
He hasn't decided how yet. Guys, anybody have any suggestions for us? Anybody have any ideas?
Listen, we'll send you a list.
be an intense blow to myself, to my consciousness,
Listen.
to my life.
What? Listen.
How much
TikTok
TikTok?
is a major part of your consciousness in your life. As a grown man, you need to reconsider your life. I understand if you're like a 50
I'm so laid back right now.
or if you're like a woman in general.
Yo, this is
Well,
actually
I
kind of cool
can't
right
hear
now.
you. Like,
Okay, I'm
bro,
chilling.
have you tried TikTok? It sucks, man. It's just videos of girls dancing over and over and over.
Yo,
It's like the
PvP.
same song
The
over and over
algorithm's
again,
supposed
like
to be
the same dance moves.
is catered to you, man. So that kind of says something about him a little bit. I mean, I know there is a lot of girls dancing, but like, it does cater content. If he said that's all you see, bro, he's definitely been looking some shit up, bro. No hate, no hate.
But 50 different women doing it, or like their gay friends doing it.
What the
It
fuck?
sucks, bro.
Listen, I don't use TikTok, but I get why people would use like Instagram, whatever social media, right? But when that's like your entire life, it's like it's an actual sickness. It's an actual.
And Morpheus, and this is what's so insidious about it is the algorithm. And this is what Nick said too, which he was right about, which I can't believe we're giving him that, but he's right. The algorithm
What the fuck,
for
camper?
TikTok is really on point. It dials in on exactly the sort of brain rot that you want, that's gonna have you mindlessly flicking for hours at
Oh
a time
hell,
to
bro.
surrender your life to something that enriches you in no
It's
way.
addictive.
There's nothing valuable that you're ever gonna encounter on TikTok. There's nothing that's gonna make you more intelligent or more cultured.
I'm just
or
getting
even
snuck up on,
entertained
bruh. It's
in
everyone
a
with this
lasting,
MK4, man.
memorable
Like
way.
it's
It's
Kino
just
the Turn,
lowest common
Kino the
denominator.
Turn, first room. Okay, this shit kind of funny. The fuck, man? This shit look like fucking Kino the fucking Toten. I'm not trying to play no fucking Black Ops, bitch. I want Modern Warfare. What the fuck? Yo, whoa. Damn. No, I'm never safe. Let's see. Someone bit it. Bite the bait, bite the bait. Ooh, where's he? Ah, you little bitch. You little fucking bitch. Finally. I finally added, bro, I'm adding to my body count right now. So I'm gonna watch the Kino and then I'll probably watch
You're
Fuentes.
sloth. That just put I swear I think it puts holes in your brain like meth.
Well,
For
it's like a fucking addiction, right? It's like anything where if you're fucking doing it nonstop, it just changes your brain composition. It
Yeah.
really is
Well,
terrible.
it may
Oh, he
your
barely
attention
missed me.
span is
He's
just,
mad.
like fried.
Yeah.
Just totally gone. Which it's already bad enough in the digital age, but like it gets real bad with TikTok.
Someone said it induces ADHD. I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I think so because
Oh,
it
yeah.
makes you like when you're gonna watch an actual long video now. It really like it's like with YouTube Shorts too. But I've caught myself watching YouTube Shorts and I go, whoa, I gotta stop.
Well, it happens.
I gotta
You
stop.
click on one, you start flick, and then it's like before you know it, 30 minutes has passed.
Yeah.
What happened?
You know, fucking, in fact, you know what's crazy? Our clip channel, we make shorts as well, right? And, you know,
Yo, what's that sound, though? It's weird. That was the fan. That's crazy.
40% of people, like, who start watching our big videos are pulled in from shorts.
That's crazy.
That's a crazy.
Well,
You
Kung
put
Fu
that
Wang
at the
here.
front page now, right?
He's saying Nick is actually upset because he relies on TikTok to relate to the youngest generation, to keep on top of the latest memes and brain rot. He doesn't want to lose his only means of maintaining his youthful Zoomer facade. It completely ruins his own self-image of being a child prodigy despite approaching 30. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Like he goes on and says, guys, look, I'm still young, I'm still cool. There's nothing sadder than a grown man trying to pretend that he's still a child. You know, it's pathetic, and that's your leader, Roy.
Yeah.
I'll maybe be forced to actually go outside and do something.
Look at how sad he is at the thought of having to go outside. That's fucking priceless, bro.
You know, you hung out with Jake
Oh,
Shields
no.
recently? Does Jake know he's saying these things?
He has no idea.
You know what I
dude.
mean? Like,
None of these people who take him seriously watch his show. They have no idea what's going on.
That was an old Coke Zero from earlier. Okay.
But I don't want to. I don't like outside. I don't like what's going on.
I don't
I don't
like
like what's going
I
on
don't
outside.
like
To be fair, though.
outside.
To be fair,
I
he lives in
don't
Chicago.
like. I don't like outside.
To be fair, he lives in Chicago.
It's his own fault, though. He chooses to live there. He's supposed to be a millionaire. Whatever happened to him moving to Florida and setting up the studio for all the coaches? Remember, I actually thought he would do it by this point. Like, he was promising. He was like, no, guys, we did this big fundraiser. Remember, Feezer was like, he raised all this money. Like, where is it? Like, what's going on? Like, where is the organization? Where is the studio? Where is anything? He's still just hanging out in Chicago. He got a snowback in his basement. He got an illegal immigrant Canadian.
To be fair, though, that snowback is carrying the entire website.
He
on
is
his
on his
back.
back.
Like, he really, like, fucking
Boss
Tyler.
men say enough work.
Sucks, Kiddo Casino's over. Time to go on Cozy TV. Let's see the shit they said about women.
The end of another people, of another entity. So that is what the red pill means to me. But Andrew Tate has formed a new red pill movement that's about dating and relationships. And their red pill, and red pill now has become synonymous with like a difficult truth, a tough pill to swallow. Their red pill is that women are
Is this lagging?
and we have to be hypergamous, and we have to disrespect them, and we have to cheat on them, and they're all whores, and they're all bitches, and they're out to get you. And I think some of
Damn
it
it.
goes too
Failed
far.
him.
I think a lot of it is pretty hedonistic and secular. But they do make some poignant observations about women that I don't totally disagree with. And now there's this big pushback from female influencers against this. People like Lauren Southern and Ashley St. Clair and others. And they say, I talked about this a little bit, I think earlier this week or last week. They say, well, if young men, if incels and red pillars and young men are going to hate on women all the time, then we're not going to vote Republican. Then we're not going to be conservative. And what will you do without us?
Wow,
And they get
egotistical
aggressively pushing
bitches.
back. And what I've said from the start is that women don't really belong in politics. They're not leaders. They're not risk takers.
Damn, Nick.
They're not decisive. They're not men. They're not born for the war like men are.
What the
And
fuck?
that doesn't mean that women can't have opinions, I suppose, and it doesn't mean that women won't be a part of it in a supporting role. But I'm actually not interested in women talking about politics. I'm just not.
What the?
I'm not interested in getting behind some kind of female thought leader. I don't really believe in that. But women don't like that. And the thing is that the kind of woman that becomes an internet influencer, well, they become an internet influencer because they really think their voice matters. They think their opinion matters. They think people need to hear what they have to say, and they're going to go out of their way to make sure they can hear what they have to say. Consequently, when a traditional guy like me says, I'm really not interested in that. I don't really want to get my opinions from women. I don't want to follow women. Well, these female influencers that they want people to care what they think, they don't like that. And anyway, so there is a specific
I was
example
injured.
I'm talking about today where Lauren Southern made a video. And for those that don't know, Lauren Southern is the perfect archetype of what I'm describing. She's come from a different era. She was popular in 2015, 2016. And her claim to fame is that she was a pretty, young, blonde, far-right, extremely online influencer. And she was promoting the far-right internet memes, and she was promoting the far-right internet talking points, which among them was she was opposed to white genocide and mass non-white immigration into Europe and the United States. She wrote a book about it. How boomers and barbarians screwed over my generation, something like that. Then, and by the way, she goes online and talks about how women need to be traditional, and women need to be feminine, and white people need to have more kids, and white people need to resist the non-white invasion. She sleeps with like every guy in the alt-right. It's well documented. Then, she drops off the grid because she gets knocked up out of wedlock by some non-white Asian guy,
Damn.
who, as it turns out, also happened to be a Fed. By her own admission, he literally, this is not a conspiracy, this is not a hunch, by her own admission, confirmed he worked for a Western intelligence agency. And he's like a brown, like South Asian man. So she gets knocked up by some brown guy who's a Fed.
Bro, are they really doing the
Out of
infected
kid,
camping
out of
spot?
wedlock. I think they
This-
get married, then he divorces her. And she, okay, this is the woman who made her career on being a trad girl, pro-white, anti-white genocide. She marries a non-white guy, forms a mixed marriage, has a non-white kid.
Yeah, it was. I'm not gonna. Despite whatever you think about Nick. That's so hypocritical of her.
And gets divorced. The guy she marries is a Fed. This was after years of sleeping with every guy in the movement. And then a few years ago, she stages a comeback as a single mom and a centrist and says, well, really the problem is the far right and the far left. They're both the problem. We need an
Fucking-
enlightened centrism where we can debate ideas without name calling.
What
This
the
is
hell?
the hot take. This is your brain on women thought leaders. This is your female thought leaders, sir. Your female thought leaders, sir. So, this is Lauren Southern. She makes a video a few days ago with highlights in her hair and plastic surgery, because, you know, she's really about the ideas. That's why when she makes a video, she puts the highlights in, and she does her makeup, and she does work on her face, and she gets her tits out, because it's, you know, it's really about the ideas.
Please don't tell me
And
lost.
she makes a video and says that right-wing men are attacking women because it's a grift. And it's like the most convoluted, like stupid on its face theory I've ever heard in my life.
I'll
The
go
argument
sweat.
goes something like this. She says that we are experiencing mass migration. And when these immigrants come here, there's money to be made. There's a financial opportunity in immigrants coming to America. And she says the left cashes in with their votes and with welfare. She says the right is cashing in by pretending to be Muslim and hating women. Okay? She says the right is grifting off of immigration by appealing to backwards, third world attitudes, sexist, misogynist attitudes about women by being sexist towards female influencers so that they could get super chats from
Another L?
non-white immigrants.
No, I'm kidding.
It's
I don't think it's
so like convoluted. First of all, I hate women for free. No one needs to pay me to hate women. No one needs to
What
pay
the
me to
hell?
say women are annoying. She really thought.
He's a Catholic. Jesus Christ literally came from a woman. And he's Catholic. Mary is literally called the mother of God. And he says he hates women. I'm speechless. Alrighty, Nick. Go on, go on.
Thought she cooked. Did she think we needed to get paid by Mexican immigrants to say that women are annoying? We will tell you that for
What the
free.
fuck?
Does she think that we needed to be paid to say that women are inferior influencers and thought leaders? It's an empirical fact. But that's her theory. She says, as a matter of fact, educating women is what made the West great. She said that the reason that immigrants want to come here is because we have educated women.
What the hell?
This is crazy. This is crazy.
What the hell is wrong
But
with
this
her?
is your-
She's so dumb, actually.
From a woman. This is what happens when a woman doesn't have a male writer. She starts to come up with these her own idea. Wow, it's a really you got some really
Oh,
great
man.
ideas, Lauren. So she publishes this video, and there's this white nationalist rhino. His name is Al Verizon. He's Scottish. Let me just make sure, by the way, I'm live. Okay, we're good. I always get paranoid. It's like offline. So she posts this video, and it causes a big conversation on the right wing. And there's this white nationalist named Alva Rising. He's like a Scottish nationalist Twitter account. And he replies to Lauren Southern and says, hey, I used to think you were a pretty sweet girl, and you shared our beliefs. But then you married a brown guy and had a brown kid. So I don't hate you, but I don't really trust you to make big life decisions. And I don't trust women to make big life decisions. Which I think is actually pretty logical. Now, you don't have to agree with me that women must be in, white women must marry white men. You don't even need to believe that necessarily, although that is what I believe. You don't even need to believe that to see the contradiction. She built a career and made money from white nationalist men who were sexually interested in her by saying that white people need to have more white babies and we need to stop replacing
That's a point I was literally just making. Now he's making my point.
white people with non-white people. But then she has a non-white baby. And she could have had really any white husband of her selection. But she chose to marry a non-white fed and have a non-white kid. Again, you don't need to agree with any of that to see the contradiction. That it contradicts what she built her career off of selling and saying. And consequently, how does she have any credibility? How is she a trustworthy person?
Let's go. Always
She
faster than
presents
reloading.
herself as this noble, committed, fanatical crusader for white birth rates, and then she has a non-white kid. It just, you can't come back from that, really, without a really good excuse. And Ashley St. Clair chimes in. Ashley St.
Damn.
Clair is another prominent female right-wing influencer. Ashley St. Clair replies and says, what a fucking insane thing to say.
Oh, I thought I had throwing it.
Ashley St. Clair, for those that don't know,
He
is
teleported with that leg.
Jew, single mom, e-girl. Another one. Ashley St. Clair was at one time, I think, a cam girl or some kind of porn star, because she used to go by the handle Sex Laptop, and she used to tweet about fellatio and all kinds of other sexual things.
Ew, so Jewish.
And a few years ago, she got knocked up by a plastic surgeon named Dr. Johnny, who was out of wedlock, and then he left her. So now she's a single Jewish mom who used to be a sex worker.
Damn, he got me. Oh, it's that motherfucker from last time.
Saying, how dare you attack Lauren Southern?
That motherfucker always throws knives. I'm gonna get his ass.
So these are two single moms. These are two liberal single moms with a whore past, like Lauren Southern is well known,
Damn it, I was so paranoid.
sucked down the entire alt-right in 2016. Got married to a non-white guy, had a non-white kid out of wedlock. The husband left her, and now she's a single mom, roasty, plastic surgery, late 20s, post-wall, and she's a centrist. Ashley St. Clair, when she's not complaining about Nazis and anti-Semitism and Jew haters, she's a single mom who is a former sex worker on Twitter. She used to be called Sex Laptop. These are the
Ew.
facts. Now, Ashley St. Clair, I've known her for a long time. I don't hate her. I think she's pretty. I think she's a nice enough girl. I doubt she likes me. I'm sure she considers me to be an anti-Semitic incel. I don't really have...
Damn it, bro!
I don't really have a ton of
Shit,
animosity
he keeps
for
sneaking
Lauren
up on
Southern.
me.
These are the facts. These are just the facts. People can look at the facts with my life, and if they look at them in an objective way, you can't argue with it. These are the facts. So you've got Southern single mom to a non-white kid, used to be a whore, post-wall, plastic surgery, enlightened centrist, highlights in the hair. Ashley St. Clair is running cover for her against apparently a misogynist for saying that all of that is wrong and saying, what an insane thing to say. And she is like one of these histrionic Jews, a single mom, former sex worker. And a lot of people... but
Fucking
here's-
bitch, man.
Now I'm going to make a point that you need to hear. All of that is pretty standard.
Where is he?
We all know that women can be
I see he's
bullied. We all
killing
know that
people
even
around here.
right-wing ones can
There he
be
is.
bullied. We all know that the attention-seeking, wannabe famous ones are
Ooh! Got his ass!
really...
I got the knifer with a throwing knife. He mad, he mad, he mad, he mad. Fuck! What the fuck? That's a clip right there.
I can't stand these modern women.
Okay, okay, this is such bad optics. Like,
Saying that
people are gonna be like, "What the fuck are you listening to?"
were not
If I
like
if I ever
this before.
if I have like a short that breaks into the
Before
mainstream.
this, they were better. And they deserve to be treated like princesses. Now they're bad, because now they're modern.
What the hell?
Pre-modern women were apparently not like this. Pre-modern women were not
Ugh,
insane.
terrible kitty though.
They were not nagging. They were not whores. They were not this way. Their nature changed. Or they'll say something like, modern women were made this way by men. Women used to be better. They used to be queens, but men made them bad. It's all men's. Even the women, even the so-called modern women who are bad, well, it's not even really their fault. The men made them that way. That's another way they'll qualify it. So they'll either say, well, modern
Let's hear
women
let's
are
hear
like
him
this,
cook,
pre-modern
man. If this
women
is a
weren't.
good, let's see what this
Or
argument
they'll
is about.
say, it's only modern women that are like this, but it's not even their fault. It's men's fault. Or, related, but a similar version, they'll say, women are the biggest victims. Modern women, who have been made this way by men, are the
Damn it.
biggest victims of feminism because they have been made so unhappy.
Oh, I gotta hide.
Men
Yep.
created modern women, and the modern versions of this. Oh, it's the modern women. Well, that's not even their fault. Men made them that way. They're the biggest victims of their own actions. Or they'll say something like, 95% of women are like this. But there's 5%, but my girlfriend isn't. My girlfriend, the e-girl that I like, the e-girl that I'm talking to in the DMs secretly, which all guys are. By the way, I see you. I know what's going on.
What the
I
fuck?
know you made out at that party. I'm not even talking about anybody in particular, but yet I just talked about like a dozen people I know. I know you made out with an e-girl at that party. I know your Snapchat. Show me your best friends list on Snapchat. 95% of e-girls are like this, but not the one I'm talking to. Not the one I'm talking to, and she's different. So, they'll say Lauren Southern and Ashley St. Clair are the 95%. They're the modern women. They're the modern women that were made bad by men. They're the modern women that are the victims of their own whorish actions. Well, what if I told you that one of the good ones? What if I took your white knight and I brought him down to our level? What if I took the girl dad rights white knight and I brought her down to our level? You could say Lauren Southern's a whore. No one would disagree with you. You could say Ashley St. Clair is a whore. No one would disagree with you. How about Ava Vlardingerbroek from Netherlands? You may not have heard of her, but she's a very big deal in Europe. Steve Bannon, I think, is a huge fan of her. I think she's on the War Room. Her name is Ava Vlardingerbroek, and she looks better in the pictures.
If a girl's name is Ava, bad news.
She's got blonde hair and fair
Braun.
skin, and she's a vocal nationalist, and she's got a big following, and she recently converted to Catholicism. She even posted a picture so that we could all look at her in her dress, and she's so pretty.
What
and
the
we got to
fuck?
watch it. Because, you know, do you really
Fuck, I was
Catholicism
switching.
as a woman if you don't post a picture of it so that everyone can like and retweet it? So what if I told you that this based trad Ava who just converted, oh, and she's wearing the dress, oh, she's a real deal, she's not like the others, but she's one of the good ones, she's a net positive for our movement. Who do you think that she sided with in this dispute? Lauren Southern, who's got a non-white kid, single mom, out of wedlock, from a fat. Ashley St. Clair, former sex worker, single mom, Jew, hates Nazis. Or the white nationalist that criticized both of them for being hypocrites. Who did the white princess, the white knight, who do you think she sided with? She sided with Lauren Southern and Ashley St. Clair. And by the way, this is the same girl, she's done the same thing. I think she's been with Sovereign Bra, she's been with Thierry, she's been with Will Witt. I'm sure she's been with others we don't know of. Broke off an engagement with Will Witt. They are all the same. They're all the same, okay? It's not 95%, it's 100%. It's not modern women, it's just women. And the red pill is that is just the way they are. And, you know, on some level you have to accept this. But you know what that means? It means they can't be the thought leaders. You can't have them being the thought leaders. And the only exception I would carve out, because I'm a reasonable man, the only exception I would carve out is if you have kids in a stable marriage, and maybe you're like middle-aged or postmenopausal, I would say that's the beginning of where I would trust a woman. But you show me these women and they've been in this thing for years and they're not married and they have no intention of getting married anytime soon and there's rumors of them being a hoe and all. You can't trust it, okay? It's not a good idea in the first place. They shouldn't be the thought leaders. It just doesn't make any sense. They're not leaders. Men are risk takers. Men are deciders. Men take action. These are not women's strong suits. It's not to say that no women can. It's not to say that women don't when they need to. But it's not their strong suit. And I've always said it. The most that a woman could do is have 10 kids. If a woman has 10 kids and
What the? He going off. He's going off. What's up? What's up, Slim? Damn. What's up? Glock 19, bitch. Push ice, dude, boy.
shit, and I'm real sarcastic. They're all so sarcastic, and they're all so brash.